and I'm going to do the Pauldcast. What's the Pauldcast? Well, it's a podcast from Paul. Can't believe we still use the word podcast. iPod. It's for an iPod, and you watch it on your Spotify's or your YouTubes. Anyway, I'm on a lunch break, and I'm going to do a very quick Pauldcast as an introduction and let you know the basic tenets of the Pauldcast. This is a no politics place because that's not a real thing. Um, so I will probably talk a lot about, you know, human rights or rights and responsibilities as humans have toward each other. Get funny, but get some points across. Um, some basic tenets is I don't believe in divide and conquer. I believe that we are all one. All life is sacred. All souls are predestined to be here, to be in whatever form, gender, whatever they are supposed to be. I don't think there's any accidents, personally. You can believe they are, but I don't think there's any accidents in the universe, meaning I don't think anything happens or anyone's born or created or anything happens that wasn't supposed to happen. Um, not a religious person, but I believe it's important to believe in something outside of yourself. It doesn't have to be anything you worship or pray to, just you have to believe in something outside of you. Maybe a creator, maybe something else, but just not a narcissist who believes that, they're the beginning and ending of the history of time. Um, like I said, the main point is we're all one. There is no separation. Time is a construct. I'm sure I'll go into more deets at a later time, but all my stuff's based in love. There's no fear-based thoughts or activities here. I do my best and I help others to identify what their root thought is. If that root thought is based in love, then that's probably the right way. If it's based in fear, that's something we can work to transcend. And being able to identify both of those is kind of crucial. The podcast exists as a place for whoever wants to jump on and debate or discuss. There's a difference between response and reaction. Try not to have too many emotional reactions and more, thoughtful or logical responses. And there is no right, there is no wrong. There's no changing anyone's mind. I'm not trying to convince, coerce, connive, or do anything to change anybody's mind because I don't think people's minds change. It's like a parent, you tell them what to do, and then maybe they listen, and maybe later on you get it recycled back to you. Same lesson you gave them, but nobody ever says, "Oh, I guess you were right," like on a sitcom. We just speak our truth, and you don't have to agree with my truth. In fact, it's pretty narcissistic to think that your truth is absolute and that anybody else should think how you think or feel how you feel or share all your same beliefs. That's really narcissistic and egotistical and counterproductive. We're here to accept everybody else's outlook and allow them the free speech platform to speak their truth. And just like the ACLU used to do, defending free speech, even if they hate what it's saying or who's saying it. Patrick Henry said, I may not agree with you. This is a paraphrase, but, I may not agree with you, but I'm willing to fight to the death to defend your right to say it, which is definitely a paraphrase. Anyway, I'm Paul Cote. This is my Pauldcast. And if you guys want to come on and, leave a comment or provide some kind of a discussion topic, I'd love to discuss things. I have pretty passionate and outspoken viewpoints about things. Doesn't mean I'm right. It just means that I feel the way I feel, and nobody should be threatened by me being confident in how I feel about the world. So, like I said, no accidents. Everybody's perfect, predestined, and we're about to experience a paradigm shift where we move into new dimensions where life as we know it will change here on Earth in regards to the financial stuff, and we'll be free once the technologies have been released for us to transcend the poverty that exists for most humans. And I guess that's about it. I'm just trying to stay general here. So hopefully people get on board and then we can do some stuff and make some discussions and just uplift humanity, uplift the world with our truth, speak our truth, and just, wait for the world to catch up with us. Cosmology has been agreeing with science and religion and all these things are coming together to create reality and reveal a hidden history of how you know coordinated we've been, how our minds have been on the same level, how we haven't been competing and fighting and warring for many instances in this history, and that there's a whole history of peace and cooperation that we have not been able to discuss or has been hidden from us. So once they realize our collective power, then it's game over for them. And who's them? I don't know. Whoever's trying to run the show based out of fear and competition and control. The shift is about to happen. In fact, it's already happened. You just don't know it by watching TV. If you look around, everyone's getting along. We've really already gotten into world global peace, but they're still trying to convince us that it hasn't become the majority. And we are the majority now. So let's do our best to uplift each other so that when things change and the world shifts into our favor, that we'll all be ready to enjoy the cosmic party, as I call it. All right, love you guys. See you later. Peace.